Welcome to Whiskey Vaults.
I'm Daniel.
That looks like a very tall bottle.
Yeah, this is a gift from magnificent bastard Michael Morgan.
Michael Morgan, you magnificent bastard.
This is weird, man. So this is a Nashville distillery. Yeah. I don't even know if they actually made it. There is almost no information on this, and they call it bourbon whiskey, small batch, single barrel, distilled from grains.
Okay.
Which, I mean, you can't make bourbon with anything else, so I don't really...
You're obligated to do that.
Yeah, and they have no distillation statement anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Like, there's no distilled in, it just says Nashville. It's not Nashville, Tennessee, by the way, Nashville, Illinois. Tiny little town in Illinois, in between like St. Louis, Missouri and Evanston, Illinois.
Right.
It's just this like little spit of a thing.
Yeah.
Their website has a get a quote button on it. It's just a generic website with a couple of Google reviews cut and pasted.
Okay.
An address for the tasting room and a button that says get quote. I didn't click.
Why not?
What was
well, hold on a second. It's a quote for either the price of the bottle or a quote for something that somebody said that was interesting and profound.
I wanted to wait to do it until we were on here. Okay, so let me open it first.
You open it up. Question.
Yeah.
Not a question. Opinion.
Yeah.
I have always really dug these elongated tall bottles. I would love to do bottles like this because they look beautiful. Look at the base on that.
Yeah, it's
right.
Just like...
The glass is so thick. The problem is, if you're just thinking about the practicalities of your experience at home, putting one of these on a shelf, good luck.
Yeah,
most people don't have shelves that are that tall.
No, they really don't.
So
this is the worst. I hate wax. I hate when people use wax. I'm gonna try to cut through.
No, I got a little.
There we go.
Oh, you used the. Oh, you got to go up.
Yeah.
So that we're discovering the techniques.
That was too much effort for.
Is your whiskey good enough to suffer through the opening?
Okay.
Do you know why they did that wax?
Why?
Because they used that absolute bullshit little black plastic
cork. Yeah.
The most cheap. Like unimpressive.
This is.
You find it in the most budget level stuff, but you dump some gold wax on it.
Yeah.
Wax.
Highway 17 Select Bourbon.
Yeah.
Okay. Schumacher Distillery.
Schumacher, not Schumacher. Schumacher.
Schumacher?
Schumacher.
Schumacher. Okay, look. LLC. That's the generic graphic.
Looks like a lawyer website.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Distillery in Nashville, opening at 12 p.m.
Get quote, yeah.
Let's see that's it. I was wondering about availability and rates. What happened was somebody downloaded a website template.
Yeah.
For a law firm or a business.
And didn't replace the placeholder.
Didn't replace the placeholder graphics or the placeholder click buttons.
Right.
They just added some things into some of
But hold on a second. I mean, for somebody to phone it in that hard.
Yeah, is that almost a baller move?
Still haven't tried the whiskey yet. The whiskey could be amazing, could be horrible. But for somebody to phone in that hard, but also to hit a few interesting indicators of things that people are gonna be like, oh wow, look at that bottle. That's a beautiful, impressive bottle. Yeah. Oh my gosh, is that gold wax? But at the same time, you realize, well, this is obviously a template label.
Yeah.
And then you have the really cheap, like little short black plastic cork that is in the most budget stuff ever. So there's a lot of mixed signals going on here.
Yeah, there are.
I am weirdly curious about what's going on in this glass right now.
Oh!
Off the rim. Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird. I would argue they made this.
Yeah. I am so thrown off by everything happening right now.
Soy sauce.
Okay. I was gonna say a really granola forward, a little bit of a honey drizzle on there.
Yeah, this has hints of shochu.
Yeah, again.
This musty, savory.
I want to live into that sweetness a little bit before we start going off on those weird notes.
Yeah, the sweetness is just a raw handful of granola honey, but more granola than honey.
Yeah. Farmer's market, man.
And then it turns very savory and funky, almost mushroomy.
Super craft. It's super craft. But whenever somebody has a website like that, a cork like this, a template label like I'm thinking they're sourcing. They're not going to be doing any kind of
Oh, yeah.
craftiness.
I
No,
think they
this is
probably
craft.
made that, yeah.
This is 100% craft.
I bet they're using barrel mill barrels.
I don't hate the nose.
I
do.
You
don't like.
This is the exact kind of thing that I don't
Yes.
like. Yeah.
That crafty granola honey type of deal.
Can't do it.
You're not a huge fan. Well, hold on a second.
You don't mind it.
I don't mind it, and sometimes I like it. But I just said you're not a huge fan, and then you said no. So is it okay? Is it like, well, I'm kind of okay with it, or is it like?
I agree. I'm not a fan.
So
Flat out dislike it.
okay. Yeah.
My greatest fear is that anything we make tastes like that.
It never has.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've got barrel mill going on too.
I don't mind it.
Whoa!
I like it.
There was
Apple
yeah.
wood burning kit.
Yeah, wood burning kit at the end. This like the smell as you're doing and you get both the smell of burning wood and the smell of hot electric metal tip.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't like
metallic smell.
The finish is thin, almost metallic.
Oh.
Yeah, bad finish. But that run up, you don't like. I'm like, oh, this is kind of weird and funky and not bad.
Yeah, then it takes a sharp left.
Yeah, the finish is not good.
Oh.
What a weird combination of things.
Yeah, that's very confusing.
Huh.
Michael Morgan, why this one?
Yeah.
Like you sent some stuff, like yeah.
That's interesting. Huh. All right, I'm going to let that sit there without me drinking it for a minute.
Yeah.
And read one comment, not two.
I totally did 2 comments in there.
Okay.
I just definitely deleted
Sebastian
one of them
Mortensen,
somehow.
you got 99% of the way. He chose your comment and then apparently deleted it accidentally, but left your name.
Formatting.
Yeah.
I was cleaning up the formatting and
Cleaned up your comments.
cleaned
what
up the
happened?
comments.
I'm going to assume it was the best comment ever.
Probably.
And then we're going to jump down to BF Egypt. Look at Daniel not getting the WWF reference, then turning around and citing the Gilmore Girls instead.
Yeah. You made a W.
The Bushwhackers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then evidently one of them died recently.
Oh,
so
no,
like
no
all
kidding.
of the YouTube channels, all of our video comments are RIP for one of the Bushwhackers.
Wow.
And it was just timing.
Yeah.
But then
after
you made that reference.
I think they would always come out going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after you made that reference, I made a Gilmore Girls reference.
Yeah. You know what? I think if there is just a snapshot of personalities and interests, I think that's it, right?
Yeah,
How does
probably,
Daniel compare to Rex? Well, we have
Wildly different.
the Gilmore Girls,
Yeah.
the Bushwhackers.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue that one. I did have my youth group when I was growing up had a circle of dudes who were like so into WWF. Yeah. They would stage their own matches in the house.
That gets
They would
sketchy.
remove all the furniture
Yeah.
and get bed mattresses.
Yeah.
And then they would dress up as all of the characters and then stage all of these elaborate battle scenes and storylines and it carried through the weeks.
Yep.
It's like they'd pick up just like WWF.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Backyard wrestling used to be a thing where people would drag out old mattresses and get lawn chairs.
Oh yeah, no, that's more violent than what the guys did. Yeah. I just remember the Undertaker because one of the guys was always showing up dressed as the Undertaker in the full cloak and
I think I already asked you this. Have you ever been to a WWE wrestling?
No.
Yeah, I went to a couple with like best friend growing up.
Yeah.
Kind of great.
Dude.
It was back whenever The Rock was. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and their big rivalry, and it was great.
Did you know that James is an obsessive local wrestling fan?
Yes.
Gordon went.
Yes, Gordon. Like a lot of Brianna went. Sam went.
Gordon wouldn't
a lot of
shut
people
up about it.
A lot of it was a transformative experience. His words.
Yeah.
Transformative experience. A little local wrestling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. James had a birthday party at the tasting room, and everybody dressed up as wrestlers. I think Brianna was the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
Just a lot of neon and tassels. Yeah. I'm weirded out.
I can't go back. Can't do it.
I hold on. I can. It's like an apple cider, an unfiltered, raw apple cider.
Yeah, with the tree bark also crushed into it. Yeah. Like they didn't just pick an apple. They cut the branch off that was holding the apples. They ran the whole thing through a wood chipper. And then they fermented and distilled it.
And I'm not mad at it. Until you get to the finish, then it's like, what are we doing? Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, you fight for me.
If you steal me, you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us.